Now, we do What's Good Wednesday on your morning show because obviously we try to be positive, but sometimes I think it can be like therapeutic to also just, if you have something you need to get off your chest, just kind of rant about to get that off too. Like sometimes just like going on a rant and then ending with, and that's my vent is like, it's a good way of knowing like, I got it out.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
A
quick
2-minute therapy sesh.
Correct. So we're going to try Ventsday, where you get however long you need, let it all out, just end with, and that's my vent, and you're good to go. Now, Rose, I believe I will concede the floor to you to go first.
Okay. It is not hard to pick up after your dog. Okay?
Yeah.
It's not hard.
Yes.
Just pick it up, throw it away, and there is a special place in hell for people who don't pick up after their dog, and that's my vent.
Now, is this because of a current situation in your life?
Yes, my neighbors let their dogs out and they don't pick up after them and they're moving soon, so I don't have to deal with it for much longer. But like I've stepped in their dog's poop multiple times. I got out of my car yesterday and it's just like everywhere. Just everywhere.
Okay.
And I just don't appreciate it.
I feel that in my soul. That is a fantastic vent. Riley, do you have a vent?
Thank you.
I sure do.
Okay.
My fellow shopaholics,
Yes.
please, I implore you to listen to this PSA.
Yes.
We are in a time of a pandemic where social distancing should be a thing, 1. But 2, if I am on the hunt for a perfect shirt and I'm standing in the rack aisle, can you not stand so close to me waiting for me to put it down that I can smell the mint in your mouth? Por favor. Like literally I was in Ross the other day kind of contemplating between a small and a medium.
Yes.
And homegirl is right there legit Hawkeyeing me so close that I could smell her gum.
Oh,
I'm
gosh.
like, can
okay.
you not?
Yeah, please don't.
Can you not?
And then, is that your vent?
Yes.
My vent. I understand I am not a parent, but I am sometimes baffled in my neighborhood that parents don't parent their children.
Oh,
I understand it's
preach,
a pandemic.
please,
I
yes.
understand there's a lot going on. But, like, I'm just going to say this. I don't wish this to happen. Eventually, somebody's going to get hurt because kids will bike through a stop sign on the street.
Yep.
Just go right on. And not like, not talking 13-year-olds. I'm talking like 5-year-olds, like Lyric's age. Parents nowhere to be found.
This does blood like
Oh,
make
I'm not
my
done.
blood boil as
I'm not
well.
done. I'm not done. Because
Oh.
the parents nowhere to be found. And like there's a message board, it's like the next door thing. There's like somebody brought it up and somebody else goes, well, you should drive the speed limit. I don't know what to tell you. Your kid getting hit by a car going 5 miles per hour is going to do damage.
Yeah.
And the guilt that person's going to feel because your kid blew through a stop sign. Parent your kid. Now, this isn't all parents. This is just my vent to those parents who think, I don't know what to tell you. Like, it's not 1995 where the kids just go outside and get back by sundown. It's like,
Or ever. Like, Lyric's 5 years old and he's never without my eye shot, ever. Like, it's never just go outside and play on your bike, kid, and see you later. No.
and they have the audacity to stare me down. As I always tell people when they go like, on my
Girl,
street,
bye.
I'm like, go 2 miles per hour because kids dodge in and out like Frogger and the parents know around. That is my vent. If you have a vent, see, I feel so much better now. 877-995-4681, or you can text 99338. Eric, you call Nicole's text about drinking and being a teacher because I would love to hear that one. Your call's next. Ventsday on your morning show. I think we might have stumbled upon something with Ventsday. We do What's Good Wednesday, which is all the happy stuff, but sometimes it's just therapeutic to get the things that are really, grinding your gears, if you will, off your chest. If you have one, 877-995-4681. Some of these, I'm getting like vicariously angry for them. For instance, good morning, Dawn.
Hi.
So your event is what?
Oh, my gosh. People that do not say thank you when you hold a door open for them.
Yes.
Yes. Dawn. Yes.
Agreed.
Oh, my gosh.
Yes.
What in the world is wrong with people today?
Menos,
Hello.
por favor.
Yes, especially if like if I'm waiting, or if you don't put a little pep in that step, like if I'm holding the door and like
Hustle.
I'm waiting and you're just, I'm like, you want to know what? I will.
Just moseying along.
I'm gonna close the door and just lock it from the inside and keep you out. Don, what were you gonna say, Don?
I think the funny part is when you hold the door open, they come in and they even make eye contact with you and then go right on about their business. And I say, "Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. You want to know what's
How you gonna look at me in the face and not say thank you?
Don, we also have the flip.
Exactly.
We have the flip at the radio station. It's a little bit different now, but it's always happened where like if we pull in the parking garage and there's somebody in the elevator bank, they won't hold the elevator. Like I've seen people
All the time.
sprint to the elevator bank so they don't have to ride the elevator with somebody. It's like, we're not going to the Sears Tower. They went up 5 floors.
Right, exactly. It's not like you're going to be waiting on that elevator for 40 minutes.
No. Don, thank you so much for calling. Have a great day.
You as well. Thanks, guys.
Bye. Stella in Fairfax, good morning.
Hey guys,
Hey,
how are you?
Doing well, thank you. What's your event?
So I work at a doctor's office, and the doctor runs 2 hours late almost every single day.
Oh, God.
That's got to
So
be the
I
biggest.
drive to work in the morning in the dark, and I drive home 2 hours later than I should in the dark.
Yeah,
That's
Stella,
some nonsense.
It's ridiculous.
that's some patience on your part. Can I ask you a side question, Stella? Can you read doctor's handwriting?
Yes.
Damn.
Yeah, it
That's
took
awesome.
me a little while, but
Yeah.
it's rough though. It's like, whew, and the patients, they
Oh, I'm
get
sure.
upset, You
I'm
don't
sure.
want to wait 2 hours at a doctor's office.
No. Well,
No.
Stella, this won't make up for it fully, but I'm going to put you on hold to get you a throwback shirt, and we'll Venmo you for coffee, okay?
Awesome. Thanks.
Hold on 1 second. That would drive me crazy.
Yeah, that's rude.
Let's go to Kimberly, listening via the iHeartRadio app in Tampa. Good morning,
Hey.
Kimberly.
Good morning.
So what's your event for Ventsday?
So my event, and this would be pre-pandemic as well as pandemic.
Sure.
I'm in a restaurant yesterday, and the floor of the restaurant has big round red disc telling everywhere where to stand
Sure.
while you're waiting to
Yeah.
move up and order your food.
Of course.
And so I'm standing on one of the discs, and as I'm standing there, I can feel breathing on my neck.
Oh.
So I turn around, and there's a couple behind me, neither one wearing a mask, and they're literally standing right behind me. They're that close.
No,
So
ma'am.
I mentioned to them, I mentioned very politely, you should have a mask on to be in the restaurant. It's kind of a requirement, but I understand not everyone agrees with wearing a mask, and not everyone agrees with social distancing.
Sure.
But can you please just back up from me a little bit? There's
Yeah.
a disc on the floor. Could you just back up a little bit? And I turned back around, and the person in front of me moves, so I stepped up a little bit. 20 seconds later, the woman had moved up right on top of me again and openly sneezed on the back
Oh
of my
my,
neck.
Kimberly. At that point, I would take my hoops out and it would be on.
Yep.
I would have punched
Oh.
her.
I legit lost my mind in that restaurant. And I was wearing
I
a
bet you
boat
did.
shirt, so my entire neck was exposed.
Kimberly,
And
so
the
sorry.
assistant manager comes running over with this little tiny wipe and goes, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. I'm like, you just need to give me that whole bucket of wipe.
Yes, sir.
What's wrong with people?
Kimberly, I hope you feel better with your event. Thank you so much for calling. Thanks for listening
Yeah.
to Tampa. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
Bye. Ray in the Eastern Shore. Good morning, Ray.
Good morning. How are you?
Doing well, thank you, sir. What's your event?
It's very simple. I like to think this is like a universal truth that no one really speaks on. However, the fast lane. We need to get the slow people out
Yes.
of the fast lane.
Yes.
Preach, sir.
And by slow people, Ray, you mean people who drive electric cars.
I mean, I wouldn't even take a shot at the Tesla so much.
Not the Tesla. I'm talking about the Prius. Ray.
Two other lanes.
Ray,
Okay,
the Prius.
touche.
The Prius.
Touche.
Yes.
Now, for what it's worth, I do think since we're in the middle of a pandemic, we have an opportunity to change this. As universal human race, we can all agree going forward when we go back to work, let's get in the right lane if we're going to go to speed limit.
And if not, then
Agreed.
expect things to happen. I'm going to give you stern looks. I'm going to lay down the horn in a passive-aggressive way, and then stern looks again as I drive by, like, oh, they do look like how I thought. Yeah, because it's always like, this person must be an idiot. You drive by, go, oh, yeah,
Yep.
they're an idiot.
Yep.
Ray, thank you for calling, man. Have a great day.
I'm definitely subliminally tweeting them. No doubt. Thank you.
Thank you, man.
Adding them in his head.
Oh, Christina in
I
Gaithersburg.
love it.
Oh, Christina, I can't even imagine the frustration, especially with a pandemic. What is your event, Christina?
So I'm a secretary at a school, and with the virtual world, it is hard to navigate for a lot of people.
Sure.
But when I send out very simple, short emails with simple instructions and simple information, I still get replies of, when is this happening? Or, do you know when this is happening yet? And what time is this? And I'm like, you just replied to the information right below your response.
Yeah, I think, Christina, I think I'm guilty of this. And do you think it's more so like they saw the emails, they know something important's coming, so they just wait, and then instead of reading it, they want to be like, hey, can you just tell me exactly what I need to know, even though
Cliff
it's
notes.
in the email?
But exactly what they need to know is only 2 lines
Yeah.
below their response. So that's the whole frustrating thing all
Yep.
the time. Or the phone call.
Well, may I ask you this, Christina? How often during the workday are you tempted to respond with "per my last email"?
A lot. That's why I just don't respond to
Yeah, I can. Christina, well, first of all, thank you for doing what you do, especially with distance learning. I'm going to put you on hold. We're going to get you on my man shirt, okay?
them. Okay, thank you.
Hold on 1 second. Let's go to, this one's a huge one. Kitty in Arlington, good morning.
Good morning.
So your event, get it off your chest, girl. What is it?
I can't stand this, and I'm sure there are a lot of people who also can't stand this, when someone uses the last of the toilet paper and does not replace it.
Yes, Kitty. Or they leave like the one sheet on. I'm like, listen, I'm not trying to dig for gold here. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Or-
what am I going to do with this? I
I'm
don't
gonna
need a
take that
shovel.
a one step further. When somebody doesn't ever replace the replacement like holder thingy,
Yes.
I'm the only one in my house that does that.
Birds are attacking. Look at that.
I know. I just yelled at my fiance this morning for not replacing the toilet paper.
no.
Yeah.
Right after yesterday, I came home and told him that the same thing happened to me at work.
Wait, Kitty, can I ask,
Yeah.
what's your fiance's name?
Patrick.
So if you know a Patrick who's engaged to Kitty, tell him to replace toilet paper. Be an
Yes.
adult.
And don't leave it on top of the
Yeah.
empty roll either.
Oh yeah, that's really bad. That's what Eric does. Kitty, thank
Like
you so much for
replace it, you
calling.
just don't.
No, you don't fully replace it. You just leave it right there for somebody else to do the job.
Mhm.
Kitty, have a great day. Thank you for venting with us.
Thank you. Have a good one.
You too. Thank you so much. You can continue your events 99338.